So we're on our way to a new job. I got a call last week, property manager. There's an apartment at Cremorne Point, very close to where I am in Neutral Bay. And they've had bees in the ceiling for a couple years, possibly longer even. And the apartment is empty, so they've asked us to come pull the bees out before the next tenant comes in, routine. But especially today, I'm excited because we've got Adrian with us, my son in the back, but he's got his girlfriend with us today, Georgia. She's going to be on camera, and this is her first bee cutout.
Yep.
So what do you think of bees, Georgia? You ever been stung?
Yes, I have once. A little bit scared of them, but I'll toughen up a bit. I'll be fine.
All right, fantastic, good stuff. No, I feel like this is a milestone for myself as a parent that my son's girlfriend is joining me in the family business.
I'm full part of it now.
Yeah, because Adrian's pretty good, but sometimes I feel like he only comes for the money. He doesn't come because he loves the bees. So maybe you will fall in love with the bees.
Yeah.
So just in the center of the picture now, you can just see the Opera House, and we're heading down to Cremorne Point. They don't quite have a view of the Opera House from here, but I suppose they'd have a view of the fireworks on New Year's Eve. And this is the building here, this yellow one. This is where we're going to be pulling the bees from. All right, so we're on the back side of the house now, and you can see just above the window is a vent. And we can see, because the vent is all stained and brown, that the bees have been coming in there for many, many years. Oh, nice. Some further out. So the shit goes out. Oh, just okay. Time to get dressed up.
Suit up, team. Smack up.
Oh, whoa.
Oh my god, that's not even.
Oh, it came out like a carpet.
Oh, so it's like.
Nice.
That looks awesome.
Yeah, it does look awesome.
Huh?
Just a sec. I need to pause.
So this will all be honey on this side, and this corner that way.
Is that all dead or?
No, it's just brewed. It's really old.
Oh, okay.
Dad, do you want to grab it? Just.
Get it close up.
Please zoom in.
Oh.
Please zoom in. It's cool, like the changing color, Dad.
It's like gradient.
Yeah.
Is there anything down it?
No, it's all clear that way.
Easy plug.
So cool.
And we called the joist pretty well. And here there's a joist with this weird ledge on it. I don't know what that's about. But that's probably what threw us off a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you get to your camera without... Oh, there it was.
Yeah, he's wide from the left, or from the right. Dad?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay. right, Adrian spotted the queen bee. She's doing it tough. It actually looks like there's an egg coming out of her tail.
Oh wow.
So she's not. Go. All right. At least we found her, and she's still alive. So when we get her into the hive, the rest of the bees should congregate around her. So even though she's not very healthy, or she's a bit under the weather, looks like she might have gotten covered in some honey, it'll be super valuable for us to have her.
Yeah.
Okay. The brood comb is looking nice and full now and healthy. So we're going to start salvaging the brood comb and putting it into frames as well, which will also help keep the colony together. These combs are almost perfect size for Langstroth deep, so I'm just checking the dimensions. And I'll slip these in. Start here. Not too wide. Should be good. This was a nice frame because it's got both brood and a bunch of eggs, a bunch of larvae sitting in their little pools of roll of jelly, plus some pollen up here. So this is all good resource that will keep the hive doing really well. I don't like using rubber bands. These coat hangers make a good alternative.
Too tall.
Yeah, no, I shanked that one.
Here's the queen bee cage. We're just wrapping up the job now, right at sunset.
Waiting for the last of the bees to come home. We're enjoying some Indian food. What have you got there?
Mukbang.
Butter chicken.
Butter chicken.
Yum.
Chop.
And how many stings did you guys get?
None.
0.
0. Wow, you're very lucky. I think I got 3.
Yeah.
All on my fingers because I wasn't wearing gloves. So I guess that's on me. The kids left me to clean up. Nice and quiet in here now. And I've packed the end here with fiberglass insulation, which will make it hard for the bees to ever return into that same cavity. Hello, it's the next morning. I'm in Mossman where we brought the bees last night. What we're going to do today is move them from the custom vacuum box into a standard beekeeper's box. I'm also going to put a shallow box on top. I brought along some of their own honey that I'm now going to feed back to the bees to give them a head start in settling into their new home. I'm a bit concerned. I didn't notice these last night, but these cells here, they look a little bit like chalk brood. Here we are, patching the ceiling, finishing the job, making it ready for paint.
Hi, Yeti.
Okay, so I'm out in Mossman now. We're checking the hive, which had gotten pulled out of the ceiling over in Cremorne Point, and we're just working through the hive. And we found the queen. We found lots of eggs as well, so she's been really busy. And yes, oh, I lost track of her, but there she is. Yep.
Ciao.
So she wasn't looking very good when we found her on Adrian's sock the other day. She wasn't looking very good, but I think she was just covered with a little bit of honey. So she was just a little bit sticky, yeah. But she's doing really well now. You can see, and she's got a great big long tail on her. So what we'll do now that we found her, we'll go ahead and mark her as well.
Tack.
That was really nice. She stood still for us. Often the queen is racing around the frame, and you got to actually pick her up in order to mark her. But in this case, she was just standing still, so we were able to just give her a little dab of paint, make it easier to spot her next time.
Good job, Eddie.
At some point, we'll pull off these wires that were holding the comb in place. The other day I commented that I thought there was some chalk brood, and I'm pretty sure, looking at it now, we can see inside these cells that there's it looks like little pieces of chalk. That's where it gets its name from, chalk brood. So it's a fungal infection, and it's unfortunate, but bees can recover from it if the hive is high and dry and healthy. The bees can fend it off.
It's like Minions.